Hey everyone, welcome back. This is Mandy. I'm gonna try to do another big bloom. I was really excited about my last one. Here's the deal, no pressure on myself though. I only have enough color to go anchors away to get it right. I can't fail. So no pressure, right? No big deal. Anyway, we're gonna use up some old paint. I'm gonna kind of show you the colors as I go because I've loosened up quite a few of them. I even have a chameleon pigment in here from Eye Candy. So I probably have too many. That's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna go ahead and lay down this. So this is a 12-inch cradled wood round from LoliVefe. I spray painted over pour. I didn't like that much. So that's why it's kind of primed. There's a ton of bubbles in my pillow paint. So this is Anchors Away, Sherwin Williams colors to go. I've used about 2/3 of this. It has a bunch of bubbles. You're not supposed to torch house paint. For one, because it's more toxic to do that. And for two, you don't want to get skin on your paint. But I'm probably going to do it anyway. So what I did, so I like Anchors Away, but I wish it was like a deeper blue. It does dry darker. So what I'm going to do is, I think I just put too much paint on in an effort to make sure I had enough. But considering I am not the greatest blowout big blooms expert, I'll probably be happy that I did it. So if you saw my last big bloom video, I was so happy, even though the first part was a fail, but I was so happy. And I said, you know, I want to do some bigger blooms so I don't forget how to use my blow dryer. Hey, I still have some pillow paint. Okay, let me go get my torch real quick as I'm just flabberjabbing away. Don't torch your house paint. Don't do what I'm doing. Okay, so I didn't get rid of all my bubbles, but it is what it is. So I have this entire thing of Chantilly Lace from Colourarte. It's been mixed up who knows how long. It might even be the original Chantilly Lace before Leslie redid the PrizmPour. That's how long. So anyway, a minute ago I thinned it out. So I'm gonna use a little bit of this color. It's sort of like a pearly, sparkly, pretty color. So I thought that would look nice on a dark base. It'll add some sparkle, but because it's gonna have a bunch of bubbles and apparently some globbies, I'm not just gonna put like a huge puddle of it. Because the danger is if these paints are too thick, the Sherwin Williams paint will dry faster if the paint on top is too thick, and we'll have cracking. Ask me how I know. So anyway, next up, where did I put it? I had some rain out here. Give me just a second. Rain, rain, rain. Okay, I'm gonna use Rain, which is sort of like an interference green in a grayish pearl base, so it looks really cool on a dark surface. So I thinned this one down a week or so ago, but I haven't used it. And again, almost an entirely full container. So that drives me nuts, you know? I mean, I hate wasting paint. And I use Bare Infinity house paint. I don't know if that's what is in here, but the stuff's not cheap. So even if it's just like you let it dry up, oh well, mix more. It's not cheap, right? So anyway, this should look really pretty. Especially on top of that blue. Should be really delightful. And so we're going to put a nice helping. And next up, I have some, this one's been mixed up a long time. It's also a little thick. This is Caribbean Mist. This is a primary element. So it's pretty thick, so I think I'm going to just use it. Not too crazy. Wow, it's thundering. How incredible. So I'm in Texas and we have been in a terrible drought. And it is thundering right now. And I love that. Okay, so I'm already nervous that this is a little thick, and I'm already nervous that I have maybe too much paint on here, but I'm not done yet, so here we are. So this is Abalone Shell from Colourarte. This is another one that's been recently revived. So we're gonna sprinkle some of that on there. Again, I can't really do a whole lot more other than sprinkling at this point because we still need to get some tube paints on. I'm gonna use a blue black cell activator, but we're gonna need to get some regular colors on. I'm gonna use the rest of my Cypress, so I know I'm gonna do that. And I have Australian Red Violet over here in case I go that way. I also have an Indanthrine Blue, which would be really pretty. Cobalt Teal. I don't know if we need the Cobalt Teal and the other. So we'll see. So this is Boreal. And this is a bling it color, meaning that you can use it, it's straight mica, it's not like a primary element. So you can use it in like this, like acrylic pouring, or you can use it in resin. It's really pretty in resin. So I'm gonna put some of that on here. With micas, sometimes regular micas look a little bit muted when, Chloe, stop, because of the untinted house paint. But once they dry, they'll be like kablamo, you know what I mean? So, my dog's licking the floor if you hear some weird noises. So this is Indigo. This is also a bling it color from Colourarte. This has been mixed up who knows how long. And it's a nice blue with kind of a purple shift. So and I'm on the fence about whether or not I want to use gold or just use like a lighter, a little bit of white under my cell activator. And yeah, I don't know. I think I have too much paint on here. And I think I keep saying that, but I keep adding more, you know? So let's see, we did quite a few of the colors that we need to use. So now I think I'm gonna do a chameleon color. This is an eye candy ultra shift pigment, and I did a video a while back on these. And best I can tell, this is gonna shift kind of like a violet to a blue. So I thought this would be good for some contrast. And if I decide to use the Australian Red Violet, this would kind of tie right in. Anyway, these are hard to see until they dry. So I have discounts in the description box for Colourarte. You can save 20% off using Mandy 1120. There's a discount for eye candy in there, so if you want to check out these pigments. I also have a discount for Pixel Paint Designs, which is where I get my Australian Floetrol. And there's actually a lot of discounts in there. So don't forget to check it out. I think I am going to put a little Australian Red Violet in here for a pop of color, because who doesn't love? So this is Matisse. I get this at Blick. I also have a link for Blick in my description box. Australian Red Violet is probably one of my favorite colors ever. So we're going to just drizzle it for some contrast up toward the top. And then I think we're gonna skip the gold. I don't know. I really do like gold with like dark blues and like, but I think we have enough going on here. So, and I think I might even skip the white because I have the Cypress, which can go under my cell activator. Because my cell activator is dark, so you kind of need something lighter as a contrast. I may still put the white. So this is Cypress from Holbein. I also get this at Blick. This is a beautiful color, but I need to use it up. It's been revived a few times, you know. It's one of those. And I think this actually might be perfect for underneath my cell activator so that I don't have to use a white. Although I do like the bubbliness you get with white sometimes. I do want to use this up, so this may be overkill. But with all that paint, to only use up one of these, come on. Now the problem is, if I fail, which let's just say that I won't, I'll have to use a different color here. Okay. So we're going to use a blue-black cell activator from Atelier. I also get that at Blick. And I recently used it with my blow dryer, and I was like, man, I haven't done this in a long time. Why, you know? And so it made me want to do it again. Ooh, look, I have something. Okay, so let me not stall too much. So my blow dryer is the Babyless, the regular size, and I'm going to use Cool Air Low Fan. Using high fan last time is what screwed me up really bad. So let me get down from here and we'll give it a go. My dog is right at my feet because it's thundering, you know. So she's nervous. And since I torched my paint and all that, I kind of just want to make sure it's going to go over the edge. I think it'll be fine, but all right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to enlarge the cell activator just a little bit with my breath, just to give myself a bigger target, and then hit it with the hairdryer. And I know I'm using too much paint. I want this to be pretty colorful. I don't want all the color to just kind of be taken over by the color to go. So that's kind of the goal. All right. I'm nervous. I already splattered my cell activator. I'm probably using a little bit more than I need just because I don't know what kind of chaos I'm going to deal with my dryer. So once you put it on, you need to move pretty quickly. Like, you can't be farting around too long, popping bubbles and all that. All right, I brought Boom Gel and then I forgot to use it. I had too many things, so okay. So whoa, no good. Okay, I messed up in a couple places, but that's okay. Here's where I messed up pretty badly. I'm going to see if I can't expand this a little bit. Oh, I already got paint all over myself. Okay, this is where I need to fix it. But if that is the worst thing about this, we can live. So let me pop a couple bubbles while I stare at some places. This is actually a beautiful color combination. I hesitated with the Australian Red Violet, but it was a nice decision. Okay, so we're popping where I can see the bubbles. I'm sorry, I don't have time to pause you for all that. Feel free to fast forward if you don't want to see me pop. I blow too hard when I try to catch stuff. So don't be like me. If you're trying to catch the cell activator and like glide it over, catch it and then blow kind of gently. I catch it and then I'm aggressive about it. You know what I mean? I'm like, come on, let's go to the edge. Okay, let's see. Oh my gosh. So what happens when I bend over this, my shirt goes right in all of the paint. It's really quite lovely. So is it perfect? No, but I can already tell I'm gonna love it. So let's spin her out. And we do have most of the weight of the paint over here, but if I move it too much, it's gonna give me some wonkiness. So we're just gonna deal with that. So I hope you can see. Whoa. I almost got so much paint on the kitchen floor, you guys. Whoa, okay. I don't like it when there's huge ribbons of color like by themselves. Okay, before I keep spinning, let me catch some of these things. They're gonna give us huge measles. So I must confess, I know Lisa uses Anchors Aweigh all the time, and I always love what she makes with it, but every time I've used it, I've always been like, it's so gray blue, you know? But this combination looks fabulous on the Anchors Aweigh background, so I think maybe for me, it's just been figuring out what works with the background, you know what I mean? So I know Sherwin-Williams just had this like huge, like 40% off sale, and can I tell you, it took all of my self-control to not go get a bunch of colors I like, because I have, no exaggeration, probably 15 of them that I've had for a really long time. So like, how do you get the right to buy more until you use the ones you have? And so anyway, I thought it'd be fun to do like a few go big or go home blooms and use up some of my Sherwin-Williams paints, and then I'll know for sure which ones I want again next time they have said big sale. So now I don't really want to torch these, but there's a ton of them. But if I were to torch them, they would be fiercely disgusting. So what I'm going to do is I'm getting the paint to kind of cover my sides, and I'm so happy I went ahead and added the chameleon and the red violet, because they add just enough of like the non-blue green colors to give us a really nice contrast. And then because the indigo we used has a purple shift, it kind of pulls it all together. And you know, other than the house paint, the Sherwin-Williams, these were paints that, well, and a couple of the tube paints, these were paints that for all intents and purposes were going to be thrown away if they hadn't been revived. So awesome. Like, I am loving this. I need to finish spinning. Okay. Can you hear my excitement? I almost also got house paint in my cell activator, so that's gross. Oh, look at this globby. Who invited you to this party? No one. Okay. Oh my gosh, you guys, I wish you could see from my angle. So I need to make sure we spin enough off. This is the part I messed up a little bit, but it really doesn't look bad at all. Like, maybe we don't have the pop-in cells everywhere, but we have them in enough places. So I'm super excited. Also, my dad bought me a router for my birthday, and I've been trying to figure out how to cut circles. And if I can manage to cut my own circles, what I'm going to do is I have a bunch of MDF rounds, and I'm going to hopefully create like a cradled background for them and make my own cradled wood rounds, because they're expensive. And I have a lot of MDF already, so I figured, you know, transform them. Oh my gosh, this is so sparkly and so pretty. So I'm gonna spin a couple more times because I think we still have a little bit too much paint on. I really don't want to, I don't mind if I lose this, but I don't want to lose a bunch of other stuff. But I do think we still have a little bit too much paint on. I'm so excited. If I had another board primed, I have one taped, but I don't have one primed, I would want to go again. Now, I don't think I have enough Anchors Aweigh for that. I guess I could do a little 8-incher, huh? I love this. There is something in this paint right here, but because my tweezers don't actually tweeze anymore, I need to get some out that do. I think whatever's in this may just live here. Oh, nope. It is dog hair. And I totally messed this part up, but that's okay. It's not that big of a deal right there. But the dog hair would have dried fine. Okay, so let me clean up. This is gonna look amazing under resin because we have so many sparklies. I think I have enough off. Let me spin one more time. And then I will clean up and bring you down for a close-up. And can I just say, I'm so excited. So somewhere between my last bloom and this bloom, you'll probably see the really ridiculous cloud pour effort I had, and you'll see a glimpse into the kind of week I was having last week when I got that successful bloom finally, and you'll understand why days like this are such a nice win. You know what I mean? So we all have difficult painting days, everyone, just in case you think it's only you. Okay, I'm gonna bring you down. I'm so excited. You gotta see these colors up close. Yay! Okay, You guys, look at it. Maybe you're like, but look at that. Look at that. Oh my gosh, I needed this today. Look at that. I mean, a little nervous about how much cell activator is right there. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. Look at that. Now, it's hard to see the chameleon shift when it's wet. It's really actually going to be hard to see it until it's resined. But you can see how pretty this color palette is. I am just super excited. And if I have enough color to go, I may just do another smaller version of this because I'm just a little bit in love with it, you know? So let me know what you think. Did you like this? Are you enjoying seeing some bigger ones with some colorful backgrounds? Now I can see why Lisa likes Anchors Aweigh so much, because it played nice with this one, you know what I mean? So yeah, thanks for watching. I really appreciate all of your support, and I will talk to you soon.